Well, hello there, all you awesome people of the internet. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today, and welcome back to the All Seasons Career Mode on F1 2009. I'm just looking at my reputation, and once again it says I'm unproven. That's absolutely outrageous. As we move on to the next Grand Prix now, which is the Japanese Grand Prix, which I do believe is in Japan. Yes. And as you can see, there's a 0% chance of rain. So at the moment, in the first qualifying run, Massa's done a 1:41, and we absolutely smash it with a 1:38.979. And at the end of the first qualifying session, I ended up in third position. Well, let's have a look and see what the gap was. And well, it was almost a second, in fact, to Mark Webber. As we move on now to qualifying session 2, Jenson Button has currently got pole with a 1:42, but once again the awesomeness of Dave is going to absolutely smash that time, and he does. Look at that, a 1:38. And why are those holdings in pink? Surely that's not correct. Anyway, first position for Dave in qualifying 2, so it's time to go on to the shootout now. Look at that, 1:38.2. And luckily the shootout is completely dry, which is good for Dave because he's not very good in the wet. Anyway, moving on. Yes, 0% chance of rain. On to the final shootout. Mark Webber, no, stop it. Done a 1:41, and we do a one. Oh my god, it's just ridiculous. Just look at those times. A 1:37, and quite predictably I end up in first position for the race. Okay then, let's do this. So once again we'll have a look at the race, and it's going to be dry. Fantastic. So it's time for the 5 lights to go out once more on the All Seasons Career Mode, and we say go, 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 and away we go from pole position. Yes, pole position on the grid. Oh shitty bollocks, I've been passed already by it's Jenson Button in that bloody brawn, but I managed to fend him off, as you can see, as we're going to turn 1. Oh, there's a tiny little bit of contact there. I think there was a tiny bit of contact, but it's okay. I managed to maintain my first position, Jenson Button in second, and Vettel in third place. Wowzers. I tell you what, I'm absolutely exhausted at the moment. Yes, those supermodels, they're just absolutely insatiable. They just will not leave me alone. I mean, it's like they wear clothes that instantly just fall off at the slightest touch. It's just ridiculous. Oh, fall off at the slightest touch. Anyway, moving on. Still the first lap and still in first place, as you can see. I've pulled out the gap to Jenson Button by about a second now. As we go into this torturous left-hander, very, very tight indeed. Yes, very. Oh, Jesus Christ! I've been hitting the side pod by. I think that was that Button or Barrichello? It was one of the brawns anyway. And I've just been hit again by one of the Red Bulls. That was Sebastian Vettel. Wow! But out of all that chaos, out of all that carnage, melee, corned beef sandwiches, Branston pickle going everywhere, I still managed to hold on to first place, because I may have said this before, but Dave never gives up. He never surrenders, don't you know? So we're going now into, is it Spoon? I don't bloody know. I can't remember these caller names. I know this is the 1:30. I was just about to approach it anyway at full speed. Yes, full chat. Look at this, 190 miles an hour from this fantastic Sauber as we go into the 1:30 complex and complete the first lap of the race. Still in first place at the moment, but just barely holding on to Sebastian Vettel, who is in second. Just look at the cars right behind me now. Absolutely incredible scenes as we cross the line and complete lap 1. And I'm still wondering why those boards are pink. I don't think that's quite correct. Anyway, we move on now to lap 2. Just about to finish off lap 2, and I'm going very, very wide. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I just thought I'd let you know this is the 7th time I have done this race, and I'm not doing it again. All the other 6 times I've had a bullshit stop and go, no, a drive-through penalty, that's it. And now I've got another one. I don't bloody well believe it. This is absolutely outrageous. Yes, 6 times I've done this race, and I've got a penalty every single bloody time. So I've come in through my drive-through now, and I rejoin in 13th position behind Jenson Button. As we accelerate forward now to lap 3, I have managed to catch up to the back of Jenson Button, and I go and sneak around the outside of him, and I get the position away from him. Do I? Oh, very, very tight. Yes, I do. Now into 12th position. My next target is Heikki Kovalainen. Oh, Jesus, no. What happened there? I think I got contact from behind. Yes, I think someone touched the derriere. As we accelerate forward now to lap 3, just the end of lap 3, and I managed to get past my teammate Kubica and Heikki Kovalainen. Now into 10th position. My next target is the Iceman himself, Kimi Räikkönen. As we say, oh my God, wait a minute, something's going on ahead. We've got a yellow flag. There's 3 cars off. Oh, almost contact. That was a Ferrari, a Red Bull, and someone else. I couldn't quite see who that was. but now we've managed to get up into 7th place under yellow flag conditions. Wow, fantastic. So it's a green flag now, so we can continue on. Kimi Raikkonen is our next target in the Ferrari, as you can see, and we're getting very, very close to the back of Kimi already, as we're just about to complete the end of lap 4 and go into lap 5 in this 13-lap Grand Prix. And as you can see now, I'm going to palm the beans and hopefully get past Kimi. And the car that he's got in front of him, can't quite see who that is, but I get past Kimi. It looks like a Toyota. Yes, it's Glock. It's Timo Glock, as you can see. He goes very, very wide and squirrely into that right-hander there. And we see if we can get up to Timo Glock as we accelerate forward down to lap 5. And yes, indeed, Mr. McGreedy, I have indeed got right up to the back of the gearbox of Timo Glock. I go a little bit wide there, though, and now I've gone off. I've gone off like a complete tart. I don't believe it. I rejoin on and I get contact from Kimi Raikkonen. Kimi, for God's sake, leave me alone. Brr, Kimi, brr. And there's more contact from Kimi. This is ridiculous. You've got Mintu for that sort of thing. You don't need to keep pummeling me, Kimi. You've got Mintu, for God's sake. Anyway, still in 4th place at the moment. They're still chasing hard on 3rd position, which oh no, I've gone off again. I don't believe it. Yes, let's see if we can get back something to salvage this race, because it's been... Oh, he's gone off. Glock's gone off. His gun's gone off early, and we managed to sneak down the inside and get a position away from him. Now with the 3rd place. Yes, it looks like a podium. As we accelerate forward now to lap 5, just going past the pit lane, someone else has come in, so now we're to 2nd place. The only car in front of me now is Sebastian Vettel as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 7, and it's time for my pit stop, as you can see. But I'm going to go out for another lap, yes, because the tyres, as you can see, aren't too bad. They're looking pretty tasty. Anyway, we go round for our other lap, so we can sort of get the overcut on the car behind, which of course is Sebastian Vettel. Let's see if that's actually going to happen, though, as we come in for our pit stop now. Come on, lads. This, of course, is going to be an extraordinarily long stop, maybe even 20 seconds, as the lads change from the harder compound to the softer compound, as you can see, with the green stripe going around it. And we're going to rejoin in a minute. No, we're not going to rejoin. Okay, then. I think I'll order a pizza. Yes, can I have a pineapple? Because I love pineapple. No one else on the planet does, but I do. And now we rejoin after a 14-second pit stop. And we're back in 3rd place, is it? No, someone's just gone past me. That's Felipe Massa in the Ferrari. Now down to 4th. I'm out of a podium position on lap 9 out of 13. And behind me now is Rosberg as we accelerate forward now. I have managed to catch up to the back of Kimi Raikkonen. Come on, Kimi, get out me bloody way. Get out me bloody... That doesn't sound anything like Kimi Raikkonen. And once again, I do apologise. But let's see if we can go down the inside of Kimi. No, we can't. But he goes wide. He goes very, very wide. Now let's see if I can palm the beans and get through him as we go through. Oh my God, there's another car in front. Am I going to get past Kimi? Oh yes, I do. Watch out for the car in front. No, Jesus, no contact with Kimi. Oh Jesus, that was one of the brawls, and he was actually on fire. His engine had hand grenaded itself, and of course, as I said in previous episodes, they don't actually pull off to the side of the track. They just carry on going round until they pull into the pits. And I don't believe it, I've got another bloody penalty. Oh, that's total horseshit. Absolute total horseshit. I didn't do anything wrong, and it's just given me a drive-through penalty. So once again, I'm going to lose my 3rd place as we have to go very, very slowly through the pits. And I rejoin now. Oh, wait a minute. Am I going to hang on to 3rd? No, I'm not, because Nico Rosberg has now got past me. I'm now down to 5th. Oh, for cock's sake. As we accelerate forward now to lap 11. I have managed to catch up to the back of Nico Rosberg, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to sneak down the inside. No, oh, that's it, Nico. Just park the bus right in the middle of the track there. Why don't you? Why don't you indeed? Okay, then. Come on, Dave. Pile on, pile on. Go on, go to the outside. Go on, go to the outside. No, all right, go to the inside. Go down the inside. Go on. No, he's covering off that line pretty bloody superbly, I have to say, and I can't actually catch the bugger at the moment on lap 12 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 12, and this time I breeze. Oh no, he's had me off, you absolute cock. No, Jesus, that's it. I've got brown damage now to my front wing. I have no idea what that means, but I have got it. So we accelerate forward down to lap 13. I've managed to catch up to the back of Rosberg once again. Get out of my bloody way, Rosberg, you prat. And I managed to get past him, and I'm now back into a podium. Yes, I have managed to rescue a complete horseshit race with 2 penalties and still managed to get into 3rd place. Wow, absolutely fantastic. As we cross the line, as we just go past the big wheel in the background, in 3rd position for the race. Yes, 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 yes. Wowzers. Wow, that was total horseshit. So, 3rd place for me. Vettel won. I was 20 seconds behind. Well, of course I would have been, because I had 2 bloody drive-through penalties. Calm down, Dave. Calm down. Just. Okay, I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm really relaxed. Just nobody mention P.S. Luton rules. Okay, so I'm currently in 6th place still with 53 points. And we move on to Brazil now. Oh, shitty bollocks. It's pissing down with rain. But luckily, it did start to dry out. And I finished all the qualifying sessions in 1st place for the race. Oh my goodness. This, of course, is the penultimate round before Abu Dhabi. And I finished with a 1:16. Look at the gap to Rosberg. Wow. Okay then, it's time for the race now. And as you can see, it is very, very dry indeed. Okay then, let's do this. Yes, 0% chance of rain. Thank you very much. Okay, come on, get on with it, for God's sake. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons Career Mode. And we say go, go, go. And away we go from pole position. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Pole position, and it is away we go. Wow, fantastic start once again. Jesus Christ, where did that bloody Williams come from? Oh, that's unbelievable. That's Rosberg. What the hell was he doing there? He pulled straight out in front of me. Wow, that was almost a serious accident. I'm telling you what, I would almost have had to have claimed on my insurance on that one. That was ridiculous scenes. Anyway, Rosberg is, wow, he's pulling away now. So dead a second already. Jarno Trulli is behind me, 1/4 second back in the Toyota. Wowzers. What I want to know is what the hell has Nico Rosberg got in the back of that Williams? Look at it, he's almost halfway around Abu Dhabi already. This is ridiculous. Anyway, still in 2nd place at the moment. Rosberg out in front. Jarno Trulli still just behind me. In fact, look at the train of cars once again right behind me. Of course, I do love this circuit at Brazil. Always liked it and always seem to be pretty good at it, I have to say. Unlike possibly all the other circuits where I'm pretty shit. But no, in this circuit I do manage to do quite well, usually anyway. If bloody Nico Rosberg doesn't come out of nowhere and almost take me out the cock. Anyway, so still in 2nd place as we're just about to complete lap 1, as you can see. Just look at the gap to Rosberg. This is ridiculous. How on earth is this even possible? Well, I don't know. Anyway, Trulli's still trying to catch up to me in 3rd place as we complete lap 1 and move into lap 2. So we accelerate forward now to lap 2, as you can see, and I'm still trying to catch up to the back of Rosberg. But as you can also see, I am actually catching up to him. Only 2.3 seconds now. He seems to be slowing down for some unknown reason. I think maybe he's run out of puff. Yes, I think he's run out of puff as we accelerate forward as lap 5. He's definitely run out of puff as we try to... Oh, Jesus, there's contact with the back of Nico Rosberg. He's certainly parking it on all the apexes, trying to stop me from going round. He goes very, very wide though. Let's see if we can get past him. That's it. Dive down the inside, Dave. No, dive down this inside then. Go on, go around the outside, Dave. Go, 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 go. No. I cannot get past Nico Rosberg at the moment. This is, of course, is lap 5. The tyres are almost knackered, so it's soon going to be time for my pit stop. But none the more for that. We have to get past Nico Rosberg. Come on, Nico, get out of me bloody way. And yes, we do manage to get round the outside. Well, unbelievable scenes once again at Brazil as we get past. And we're now up into 1st place. Yes, 1st position for the Hookster as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. And I've managed to get the gap up now. It's now Mark Webber in 2nd place. I don't know what has happened to Rosberg, but look at the gap there. 8 seconds now. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. 13.5 seconds I've got the gap up to now on Mark Webber. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 10 and it's time for my pit stop. I actually once again stayed out for another lap because the tyres didn't look too bad. No. So hopefully this should be a shorter stop. We hope so anyway. Something along the region of about 14-15 seconds as we go from the harder tyre to the softer tyre, because that's what you have to do these days. You have to start hard and then go soft. Anyway, moving on. The pit stop. Come on, I said 15 seconds. Oh, very, very good. Look at that. 14.783 seconds for that pit stop. And I rejoined the field in 2nd place, is it? Just behind Vettel? Yes, Vettel's just gone past me, as you can see. Oh my god, they've actually given control of the car back to me this early. Usually you don't get it back until you've cleared the pit lane to avoid you smashing into the wall. But I actually have control of my car. Wow, this is going to make a change. And I almost crashed it straight into the barrier. Unbelievable, Dave. Absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 11, as you can see. And I think Sebastian Vettel has come into the pit. Yes, he has. So that means I'm going to take the lead, or should I say viciously swipe the lead away from him. And I go up into 1st place. Wow, fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to lap 16, there's a slow car going around the circuit. It's a Force India but we managed to get past, and unfortunately the AI just haven't got a hope in hell of catching up to me now, and it looks like I'm going to finish the race in first place. Wow, fantastic. The supermodels, the supermodels. What games could we play, you ask? Well, we could play some Scrabble. What do you mean? Of course intercourse is a word. Here, let me show you. We could play some Dominion, which I haven't got a clue what that means, but it sounds kinky. And then for afterwards, we could pretend my pants are France and let you invade them. And then we could play, excuse me, I'm from the FBI. Yes, the Fine Booty Investigations. And I'm going to have to ask you to assume the position. Or I could just do what I usually do and get out that dusty copy of Rachel Riley on VHS on Countdown. Thanks everyone, good night.